right? So we need to begin taking care about the very most important concept that need to begin mentioning the test scenarios. So as part of tester, as a tester, we need to be get comfortable. As a tester, we need to be get comfortable in taking care about documenting or preparing these particular respective test scenarios here. So let's take care about in a very detail how exactly we can take care about in documenting with these particular test scenarios. The very first understanding, if I'm taking with test scenarios, what is the meaning of test scenarios? What need to be tested? If I'm taking with, if I'm taking with test scenarios, we need to be get mentioned that what need to be tested. At the same time, at the same time, we need to be get mentioning that high level design, or we can consider high level document. If I'm taking with these particular test scenarios, we can mention that high level design, or we can mention that high level document. We have to take care about in preparing or documenting these particular test scenarios. Further, we need to take care about, we need to take care about entry criteria, and then taking care about exit criteria. So we need to be get take care about the entry criteria and taking care about exit criteria. So if I'm taking this particular test scenarios as part of test scenarios, as part of test scenarios, the entry criteria, as part of test scenarios, the entry criteria, we used to be get mentioning that what are the documents need to be get refer. In simple, we used to be get mentioning that documents to be referred to perform particular activity. If I'm taking with test scenarios, we need to be get mentioning that documents to be referred to perform particular activity. So to get perform that particular activity, what exactly the documents need to be get refer, that will be taking with entry criteria. At the same time, we need to take care about the exit criteria. So if I'm taking exit criteria, we need to be get mentioned that result or output of particular document. If I'm taking with exit criteria, we used to be get mentioning the result or output of particular document. Now, if I'm taking with this particular test scenarios as part of entry criteria, as part of entry criteria, we need to be get taking care about as part of entry criteria, we need to take care about in referring with the very first document mentioning the approved test plan. If I'm taking entry criteria, we need to be get mentioning the approved test plan, and then mentioning the approved SRS. If I'm taking with entry criteria for test scenarios document, we used to be get mentioned that approved test plan and then approved SRS. After that, we used to be get mentioned that approved this particular SRS document, and then test scenario guidelines. We need to take care about test scenario guidelines and then taking with test scenario template. So according to that particular project, need to be get take care about what exactly the respective template need to be get followed. That is what we used to be get mentioned the entry criteria. In the same way, we got exit criteria. For test scenarios, exit criteria, we used to be get mentioning that scenarios should be reviewed and approved. If I'm taking with test scenario should be prepared by test scenarios prepared by test scenarios prepared by tester. Tester has to take care about preparing the scenarios. That particular test scenarios reviewed by test lead. Test lead has to take care about in doing the review of test scenarios. That test scenarios approved by test lead. Test scenarios prepared by tester. Test scenarios prepared by tester, reviewed by test lead and approved by test lead. So that means as a tester, our main job role, as a tester, our main job role need to take care about in documenting that particular respective test scenarios. Let's take care about how exactly we can document that test scenarios. Further, first, we need to take care about in having the respective approved test plan. For the time being, we are not worried about test plan. For the time being, we are not worried about test plan. And then taking with SRS, that SRS document, that SRS document we are already having. We are having SRS document need to be get take care about, need to be get take care about in referring that particular respective SRS document. Need to be get take care about, need to be get take care about in referring that particular respective SRS document. Along with that, we required test scenario guidelines. That particular guidelines I'll take care about in explaining what exactly the guidelines need to be followed. And finally, taking with test scenario template. We have to take care about the test scenario template. That particular template according to our understanding. According to our understanding, templates prepared by templates prepared by test lead. Any project, the templates are prepared by test lead only. The test lead is taking care about in preparing with the template. According to that particular template, we have to take care about in documenting that particular test scenarios. So let's see that how exactly we can take care about that particular template. That particular template also, you guys doesn't require to prepare any of the template. You doesn't require to prepare any of the template as part of our project. As part of our project, what is the project we are working? What is the project we are working? Adactin. We are taking care about in working with Adactin project. As part of our Adactin project, we required a template. That particular template, you doesn't require to prepare it. You doesn't require to prepare any of the template related to our Adactin project. Related to our Adactin project, what exactly the template has been required related to our Adactin project, what exactly the template has been required. I used to take care about in providing that particular template. So that particular template, previously we got the folder name. What is the folder name? Documents. According to our project folder structure, we got folder name documents. Under the documents, we used to take care about in providing the project related documents related to that project, what exactly the documents has been required, we need to take care about in providing that particular documents here. Along with that, we got one more folder. What is the folder we got? What is the folder we got? Templates. As part of our project requirement, as part of our project requirement, we got in a folder of templates. So under the folder of templates, we have to take care about, we need to take care about in maintaining, we need to take care about in maintaining templates related to that particular project. We need to take care about in maintaining templates related to that particular project. That means the meaning of that particular statement. The meaning of that particular statement is in our Google Classroom. In our Google Classroom, I'm just taking care about in providing that particular test scenario template. You doesn't require to design any of the template. You doesn't require to create any of the template. According to our project, according to our project, I have been already taking care about in providing that particular template. You guys need to be get take care about, you need to take care about in downloading this particular template, in downloading this particular template to your local system. So taking care about test scenario template. So test scenario template. See the understanding? See the understanding. You guys doesn't required to create any of the template. I have been taking care about creating the template. First, go to the Google Classroom, go to the Google Classroom and download that particular template. Further, make sure that in your laptop, in your system, Excel software should be there. That is nothing but Excel, MS Excel, Microsoft Excel. That particular software already need to be installed in your laptop. Maximum it will be there 99% in your laptop. That Excel software will be there. Just you need to take care about downloading the template. First, you will go to Google Classroom. In Google Classroom, you will download that particular template. Once you download that particular template. That particular template. So once he got download that particular template, you need to provide in the folder. In which folder you will provide? Templates. That is the reason we came up with all our folder structure. This is the reason we came up with all our folder structure. We need to take care about in providing that particular respective template. Okay, see that we got documents folder and taking with templates folder. Under the template, you need to be get provide that particular test scenario template. Now you will take care about in copied the same template. The same template, you will copy it and you will go to the folder. What is that folder? What is the folder name? Test scenarios. Don't be confused at all. Don't be confused at all. You downloaded the template from Google Classroom. That template first it got provided in the templates folder. Just empty file. That activity completed. Now, the same template, you will copy it and you will provide in the folder of you will provide in the folder of test scenarios. So under the test scenarios folder, you will be providing under the test scenarios folder, you will provide the same template and then you will take care about in doing the rename. Just you have to take care about, you need to take care about in doing rename of that particular folder. You have to take care about in doing rename of that particular folder. Mentioning the test scenarios. Mentioning the test scenarios related to which application? Related to which application? Adactin. So related to Adactin application, you need to be get take care about related to that particular Adactin application. So that it will be taking with in open that particular Excel. That is test scenario template only indirectly your Excel file. So just you guys need to take care about, you need to take care about in download this particular template. Once you got download this particular template from the Google Classroom, you need to take care about in providing in templates folder. Once you provide in the templates folder, the same template you are providing under the folder of test scenarios. So once you provide under the folder of test scenarios, you are just taking care about doing with rename. Once you done the rename activity, you have to take care about once you done that particular rename activity, you have to take care about in documenting all that particular scenarios. According to this template, we are taking care about documenting all the scenarios. The same thing need to be applied in the real time. In the real time also, you are taking care about in following with the same activity. In the real time also, you are taking care about in following with the same thing here. Because of that, you need to be take care about getting more comfortable in documenting these particular test scenarios. So let's take care about one by one. how exactly we can document these particular test scenarios. Further, yesterday you already got description. Got the description? So according to that particular description, will take care about in documenting. Let's see that in documenting. First, we got company logo. Meaning of that logo of the company or project related to that project, related to that project, or related to that particular company, you need to be get provide that particular logo. Then we got project ID. The project ID, what is it? ID of the project. We need to be get provide. We need to be get provide ID of that particular project. Then what we got? Project name. Meaning of that name of the project. So what exactly the name of that particular project? What exactly the name of that particular project we need to be get provide. Then you will be taking with identified by. Meaning of identified by? Name of the tester. So we need to take care about name of the tester. That means who exactly writing that particular scenarios. Who exactly writing that particular scenarios. We need to be get mentioned the name of that particular tester. And then we got date identified. Meaning of date identified? Current date of started test scenarios. That means from which particular date, we are taking care about preparing the scenarios. Nothing but in simple starting date of test scenarios. From which particular date we are writing, we need to be get provide that particular start date here. And then we got reviewed by. Meaning of reviewed by? Name of the test lead. So here scenarios are prepared by tester. That scenarios need to be reviewed by test lead. So the test lead need to take care about. The test lead need to be get take care about in doing review of that particular test scenarios. And then you got date reviewed. That particular date reviewed mentioning the future date. That particular date reviewed, we need to be get mentioned the future date. And then taking with approved by. Approved by is name of the test lead. That particular approved by taking with name of the test lead. And then you got date approved. Date approved is future date. Need to be get provide that future date. After that, you got TS. Meaning of TS? Test scenario ID or number. We need to be get provide that particular scenario ID or need to be get mention that particular number. Taking care about scenario ID or taking with that particular scenario number. Then we got requirement. Meaning of that requirement ID or number. We need to take care about that requirement ID or taking with requirement number. Then you will be taking main functionality. Meaning of main functionality? Name of the page or module. We need to take care about we need to take care about in providing name of that particular page or taking with module, mentioning the name of the page or module. Then you will be taking test scenario description. Meaning of that what need to be tested. So that particular test scenario description, we can say that what need to be tested. Then we got test case name or test case ID. Meaning of that name of the test case or ID of the test case, name of the test case or ID of the test case, and then you got document ID or reference, meaning of the documents to be referred to prepare test scenarios. To get prepared test scenarios, what exactly the documents need to be get referred, that will be taking with that particular scenarios, mentioning that particular reference activity. And then you are taking care about that comments. Meaning of comments, more information related to test scenarios. So we need to be we need to take care about having this particular template. We need to take care about having this template according to this particular template. According to this particular template, you need to come up with taking care about in documenting. So let's take care about how exactly we can document these particular scenarios. Let's go with one by one. Let's understand how we can take care about these things. Let's see that. Go with the first one. What is the first one? Company logo. So we need to provide company logo. So from where we can get this company logo? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Now I'm having this template. According to our template, we have to provide the logo. So from where we can get that particular logo? Google. Now I need to search in Google. Uh-huh. Client. Okay. That means I need to make the call to the client. Then. Uh-huh. Okay. Now this is our Excel. I need to provide the logo. Logo provide cheyali. Now I have to provide this logo. ఈ డాక్యుమెంట్ లో నేను లోగో ప్రొవైడ్ చేయాలి. సో ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ ఐ కెన్ గెట్ దట్ లోగో? నాకు లోగో ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది? అయ్యా, ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్. Open your requirement documents. Printouts came or forgot it? Printouts. All the online students. All those online students also. Please open the printouts. Open your printouts. So if you take with that particular printouts, a door go to close chesi. Now, if I'm taking with this particular logo, now this logo, from where we can get this logo? See your printouts, guys. Having the logo or not? In your SRS document, logo is there or not? You can refer, go to, go to this page number 4. Page number 4. All the online students also. In page number 4, logo is there? Yes or no, guys? In the page number 4, we are able to see this logo. This is the logo of our project. Now, this logo, I need to provide that logo. I need to provide in our scenario document. How we can do that? Copy paste. Very perfect. How to do? Copy paste. Okay. How we can copy? Uh-huh. Con- Control C, I need to do it. Okay. That means first I need to select this. First is select as color. Okay. I'll select it. After that, Control C. Very perfect. After that, Control V. Okay. I'll do Control V. Uh-huh. Technical issue. Uh-huh. Okay. PDF to we need to convert into Word. After that, we have to take Control C. No. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now I'm having the logo. Logo is there. This particular logo, I need to get use it. So how I can do that? Online students. Uh-huh. Insert image. Uh-huh. Screenshot. That means first I need to take print screen. Okay, download చేయాలి. ఎక్కడి నుంచి download చేయాలి? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Having the PDF file. Logo is there. That logo I need to provide in this particular document. ఈ లోగోని నేను డాక్యుమెంట్ లో ప్రొవైడ్ చేయాలి. How I can do that? Okay, if I go website also, okay, that means first I need to search website then. Uh-huh. Yeah. Really testers only. Uh-huh. Everyone BTech only. Online students. Here, not required to go with that much of talents here. In simple, you guys are very well knowing about snipping tool. No? Uh-huh. Which tool? Swimming tool or snipping tool? Swimming tool. Not swimming tool. What is it? Snipping tool. It is not swimming, it is snipping. In your laptop, by default, you doesn't require to install. You doesn't require to install. By default, you will be having the tool name is snipping tool. Just you have to take care about in using this particular tool. Just open the tool. Just open the tool and use the option of new. Just click on new. Once you click on the new, whatever image you required, whatever the image you required, you can just crop that image. Whatever the image you required, just you can crop that image. Automatically, it will copy. And then go to your Excel. Now, you can go with your favorite option. Control V. For the logo, not required to make Google making the call to the client and client where is logo. Not required to do all these activities. Not required to do all these activities. See that very simple step. Very simple step. In your laptop, by default, this software will be available. What is that software? Snipping tool. Just open that snipping tool. Once you got open the snipping tool, use the option of new. Just click on new. Once you click on the new, whatever the image you required, whatever the image you required, just take care about crop that image. Just select that image. Whatever image you required, select that image, and then you can go with in taking with control V. Automatically you will get that particular logo. So that is what you're taking care about in providing that particular respective logo. Done. Next next what is the next one? Project ID. Make a note of our project ID. Make a note of our project ID. That is what exactly the guidelines, test scenario guidelines. The test scenario guidelines you need to take care about in following with some guidelines. All the online students also, please take care about the things. Please take care about the things. Make a note of our project ID. Our project ID ADT 039. That ADT should be capital letter. That ADT should be capital letter. Go with that particular ADT, that particular ADT in a capital letter, mention that 039. You need to take care about, you need to take care about that particular ADT in a capital letter, that will be taking with 039. You need to be get follow the same thing. Even for interview also, you can explain the same, doesn't make any problem. For interview also, you can explain with the same, that doesn't make any problem. So mentioning that particular project ID, taking with ADT 039. Then you will be taking with project name. You will, you will be taking project name. What is a project name? What is our project name? Adactin. A should be capital letter. The project name Adactin, that particular A should be capital letter. Need to be get take care about, need to be get take care about that particular Adactin, that particular A, it should be capital letter. Then you will be taking with identified by. You will be taking with identified by. So meaning of identified by, name of the tester. So I'm taking care about in writing my name. You guys will write your name. You guys need to be write your name only. I mention my name. You guys need to write your name. And then you got date identified. Meaning of date identified, start date, nothing but current date. What is the current date? What is the current date? Taking with 9. So which will be taking with current date, that will be taking with 9th. Okay. After that, you are taking care about this particular reviewed by. Meaning of reviewed by, name of the test lead. Okay. I'm just taking care about writing my name. You guys will write? Uh-huh. You guys will write. Uh-huh. Your name, huh? Not my name. My name, remembered, right? Don't forget about it. Write my name only. So it need to be get mentioned that reviewed by, that will be mentioning the name of that test lead. Next, date reviewed. Meaning of date reviewed, future date. So need to be get provide that particular future date. Provide that particular future date. And then take care about approved by. Meaning of approved by, name of the test lead. So I can just take care about my name. After that, date approved. Date approved is future date. Need to be get provide future date. So need to be get provide. You need to be get provide that particular future date. So this is how you need to take care about. This is how you need to be get take care about in providing that particular perspective. You need to take care about in providing that particular respective details here. First, you need to be get provide. First, you need to be get provide that particular respective logo. Logo need to be provided. Then project ID. After that, project name identified by, date identified, reviewed by, and taking with date and approved by, and then taking with date. So need to be get take care about that particular one. So you need to be get take care about in providing that particular respective one. So I mean, according to that particular template, you have to come up with taking care about in providing all the details. Okay. Now let's go with our actual one. Taking with first column TS. Meaning of TS? Meaning of TS? Test scenarios. We need to be get provide the scenario number. Everyone need to be follow the same series. Everyone need to be follow the same series. Taking with TS 001. TS 001. The TS should be capital letter. That particular TS, it should be in a capital letter. Everyone need to be follow the same guidelines only. Online students also, online students also, please take care about it. Everyone need to be get follow the same guidelines here. Need to be get mentioned that that particular TS in a capital letter starting with the series of 001. Okay. Then you will be taking with, then you will be taking with requirement, which you will be taking with that particular requirement. You need to be get provide, you need to be get provide that particular requirement ID. You need to be get provide that requirement ID. See that your requirement document, SRS document, in that page number 4, having the requirement ID 3.1. 3.1. The 3.1 is related to 3.1 is related to new user registration. The 3.1 related to new user registration. So as it is, you need to be get provide. As it is, you need to be get provide. Mentioning that particular main functionality. Meaning of the main functionality. What is the meaning of main functionality? Yeah. What is the description written? Name of the page or model. You need to be get provide name of the page or model. If I'm taking with main functionality, name of the page or model, so need to be get take care about in providing it. So for that, we need to be get mentioned that taking with in writing new user registration, new user registration. If I'm taking with main functionality, if I'm taking with main functionality, we need to be get mentioned that new user registration. Okay. Next. What is the next column name? Test scenario description. Meaning of test scenario? Meaning of test scenario. What need to be tested? Now you can take care about in referring your SRS document. Refer SRS document. So according to that 3.1, according to that 3.1, what is the main functionality we need to test it? Login now. What is the main functionality need to be tested? Online students. What is that? User registration. That registration need to be done correctly or not, need to be tested. Indirectly, we have to take care about in testing this register button. Indirectly, we need to take care about in testing that register button. Registration functionality working correctly or not need to be tested. So if you want to take care about in testing it, if you want to take care about in testing this particular register button functionality to test this particular one, you can see how we can write it. The terminology will be vary from one tester to another tester. Not like mandatory that, not like mandatory that everyone need to go with the same terminology. Not like mandatory that everyone need to be get go with the same sentence formation. Definitely from one tester to another tester, from one particular tester to another tester, that particular sentence formation will make the difference. Here we can take care about, in saying that verify register button functionality. What is it? Verify register button functionality. That is one terminology. Otherwise, we can take care about in saying that verify new user registration functionality. We can say that verify register button functionality. We can say that verify register button functionality, or we can say that verify new user registration functionality. That means the way of sentence formation, the way of sentence formation will make the difference from one tester to another tester. That doesn't make any problem, but it need to be get provided in the very proper way. As simple as if we take test scenario, what is the meaning of test scenario? Meaning of test scenario? What need to be tested? So what exactly the functionality need to be tested? According to that requirement document, what exactly the functionality need to be tested? We need to be provide. We need to document. Okay, go with the next one. What is the next column name? Test case name or test case ID. For now, are we taking care about test scenarios or test cases? Are we documenting test scenarios or test cases? What is it? Test scenarios. Without documenting the test scenarios, without doing the test scenarios, directly you can't go with the test cases. It's mandatory that first you have to take care about test scenarios only. Once he got comfortable with test scenarios, once he got comfortable with test scenarios, then he can take care about, test cases. Because of that, for today, this particular column will be empty. For today, this particular column will be empty. You are not worried about on that. Okay. Next one. What is the next one? Document ID or reference. Meaning of that. Documents to be referred. To prepare test scenarios. So to prepare the test scenarios, what is the document we are referring? What is the document we are referring? For now, what is the document we got? SRS need to be mentioned that SRS need to be get provide SRS. After that, what is the next one? Comments. Meaning of the comments? More information. The meaning of comments, more information. So you have to take care about, you need to take care about in referring. You need to take care about in referring that particular perspective. You have to take care about in referring that particular perspective test scenarios. I mean, according to that particular scenario, in case of, not like mandatory, in case if you want to provide any extra information, you have to take care about in providing that particular respective comments here. So that is what we need to be mentioned. This is how we need to take care about in getting started documenting with test scenarios. Next, we will be taking with TS 002. Taking with TS 002. Next, requirement number 3.3 3.1. 3.1. 3.1 related to 3.1 related to new user registration. This 3.1 related to new user registration. Okay. Now we can see. Refer your requirement document. See the requirement document. According to the requirement document, still what we can test it? What we can test it? The one you got like register button. After register button, what we can try? What we can try? That reset button. After register button, we have to take care about reset button. Because is that both are same? That register and reset, is it both will be the same? Is it both are same functionality? Yes or no? No, not like same functionality. Register button is totally different. Reset button is totally different. Not like same functionality. Because of that, we have to take care about in mentioning, in saying that verify, reset button. Verify, reset button. We can say that verify reset button. Verify, reset button. Verify reset button in new user registration page. Verify reset button. Verify reset button in new user registration page. So in that, you will be taking with document name, that you will be taking SRS. You need to be get provide that particular SRS. We need to take care about in providing SRS. So we have to take care about in coming up with documenting each and every particular scenario. This is what exactly the job role as a manual tester. as a manual tester, we need to take care about, as a manual tester, we need to take care about in having with these particular steps here. You need to take care about, in providing these particular test scenarios. Next, mentioning the TS 003. TS 003. Requirement number 3.1. 3.1. 3.1 related to 3.1 related to new user registration. See the requirement document. Still what we can test it? Online students. Login details. What is that login details? The one we can say that, the one we can consider like taking with, you are taking care about clicking on that register button. Once you got click on register button, after some time, what we need to get? Email. After some time, we need to be able to see that email should be received. So that email has been receiving or not. Either we receive email or not. That is also one functionality. You have to think about each and every individual functionality, including full stop and comma, including full stop and comma, you have to take care about. You have to take care about including full stop and comma. You need to take care about in testing. So we have to take care about that email functionality. Let's see that. Mentioning about verify, verify email, verify email received functionality, verify email received functionality, taking with SRS, mentioning that SRS, that email has been received or not, that email has been received or not, we need to be tested. That will be taking the one scenario. Similar to that, it will take care about. Similar to that, it will take care about in taking TS 004. TS 004. Taking with scenario. I mean, requirement number. What is the requirement number? Requirement number 3.1. That particular requirement number, taking with 3.1. That particular requirement number taking with 3.1. That 3.1, that 3.1 taking with new user registration. That 3.1 taking with new user registration. Okay. Now see that. So that 3.1, you are taking care about new user registration. Okay. So then taking care about in writing. What is other things we can try? Login details that you are taking the email, in that you will consider. Apart from that, go back to login, this particular one. Can we consider this is a link? Link. Go back to login page. Can we consider as a link or not? Yes or no, guys? Is it in a link or not? That is a link. Any other links we got? What is other links we got? Terms and conditions. So one is go back to login page. Another one, terms and condition. So you got two things here. One you will be taking with terms and conditions. and another one you will be taking with go back to login page. Okay, see that. Now how we can write it? I'm just taking care about mentioning that verify verify links functionality. Verify links functionality. Verify links functionality in new user registration page. Verify links functionality. Verify links functionality in new user registration page. What is the document name? What is the document name? SRS. Now we can see what is the scenario we written. What is the scenario? What is the scenario? Verify links functionality. Perfectly okay. But what exactly that links need to verify? What exactly that links need to verify? Did we mention here? No, that is how you can take care about in utilizing the comment section. Meaning of comments? Meaning of comments? More information. So related to that particular scenario, related to that particular scenario, if you want to provide any of extra information, you need to take care about in providing. Now you can see that. Now you can see that. So here you can mention that the links details taking with terms and conditions. One is terms and condition. Another one, go back to login page. One is terms and condition and another one go back to login page. So this is how you can utilize. This is how you can get take care about in utilizing these particular respective comment section. I mean, where exactly it has been applicable, you can take care about, in utilizing that particular respective comment section. That is what you will take care about it. And then you will mention taking with TS 005. TS 005. Then taking with requirement number. What is the requirement number? 3.1. 3.1. 3.1 related to new user registration. Now refer the requirement document. We done with the links. Still, what we can test it? What we can test it? CAPTCHA. We can take care about the CAPTCHA functionality. We can consider that particular CAPTCHA functionality. Let's see that. Let's see that. We can mention that verify CAPTCHA, verify CAPTCHA functionality in in new user registration page. Verify CAPTCHA functionality in new user registration page. So that will be taking SRS. That will mention SRS. Okay. Next, taking with TS 006, taking with requirement number 3.1. 3.1 related to new user registration. The 3.1 related to new user registration. Still, next what we can try? Verify. Username means? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The tick mark, that red color line. That red color line can we consider as mandatory fields? Mandatory fields. That we can write. So that we can write. So that particular red color one, that red color one, we can take care about mandatory fields. We can take care about mandatory fields. Okay. Now you can see that which need to be get mentioning about taking with verify. Okay. Verify mandatory. Ah, verify mandatory fields in verify mandatory fields in in new user registration page. Verify mandatory fields in new user registration page. So taking with SRS, what are the mandatory fields? What are the mandatory fields? Username, password, what is it? Confirm password, full name, what is it? Email. After that, email address. After that, captcha text. Okay. So that particular mandatory fields, what are all that particular mandatory fields are there? You have to take care about in documenting these particular scenarios. This is how you guys need to take care about in preparing all the scenarios. So what you guys can do is you are already having template in the Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, in your Google Classroom, if you refer the Google Classroom, already I given the template. First, take care about downloading this template. Once you download this particular template, first upload in templates folder. First upload in templates folder, empty file. The same test scenario template, uploading test scenarios. In test scenarios, just do the rename. Rename as test scenarios underscore adacting. Open that and start documenting. So how I started documenting, in the same way, you guys can take care about, in documenting. So what you can do is for next session, I mean, for Monday, take care about. First, you guys write it. Whether it is correct or wrong, don't be worried at all. Don't be worried about at all whether you written the correct scenarios or wrong scenarios. That confirmation I will provide. That confirmation I will provide. But first, you guys need to spend with the time. First, you guys need to take care about in spending with the time, in taking care about documenting. For Monday, try with 3.1. 3.1 related to user registration. Then try with 3.2. 3.2 related to login. Then go with 3.3. 3.3 related to search hotel. After that 3.4. 3.4 related to 3.4 related to select hotel. Think about maximum scenarios. How many scenarios you want to write it? Write it. First write it. Whatever you understand, you write it. Whether it is correct or wrong, I'll give the clarification. Either you done in the